Interesting. There's a lot of talk about self-defense in Canada right now. And I think I mentioned this 6-7 episodes ago, that there is a renewed interest in a conversation about people's right of self-defense in Canada and people gaining the right to defend themselves with firearms because Canada's becoming so dangerous. So you know the story I'm talking about, right?
I do. And to me, that's my ultimate worst nightmare. When people say, what are you afraid of? I'm not really, I don't live in fear. I'm not sitting around, pining away over this stuff, but it's happening. And that family probably feels the same way I would, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
These days, there's probably a home invasion in this country every 2 days. Whereas I remember, I don't know, 2016 or so, I was looking for home invasions in the mainstream media. Couldn't find any. Like there'd been a handful. Anywhere.
Oh, there's tons now.
Like real ones, right? And now it's like every 2 days there's a home invasion somewhere in Canada. So in the last 30 days, there's been 2 home invasions that have resulted in the homeowner defending themselves with firearms and perpetrators getting killed or shot. It's interesting because now the reckoning is happening and people are asking themselves, like, would you rather be assaulted or murdered or whatever, have your family have all these terrible things happen, or do you think that you have some kind of right to defend yourself? And if that means with firearms, and so be it, especially when there's like 2, 3, 5, 6 people with guns booting your door in. Like I don't care how much taekwondo or karate, or how many golf clubs or baseball bats you have, you're not going to win that fight. It's highly unlikely.
And it's interesting because we've got the most anti-gun government in history, and, a combination of their soft on crime, tough on gun owner policies have resulted in the conversation of self-defense becoming mainstream. You've got normies who never would have entertained this conversation 10 years ago looking into it, right? So yeah, it's just interesting how that's come about. And yeah, kind of scary. It shouldn't have to be that way.
No, it shouldn't, but it's completely reasonable. So it's, there's always some unintended consequences. Whenever you do something, there's always some spin-offs that you can't anticipate or won't. But there was one recently in New Brunswick, and there was some, doorbell camera footage of it and everything. And it's spurring a conversation I think that we should have had a long time ago in Canada. And we're going to continue to promote that conversation too, because it's just, everyone has a right to fight for their life if it's being threatened. Like everybody. I don't know.
It's a basic human right.
It really is. And we've suppressed that for a long time. Part of it is just like, we're not Americans, it's like, well, if you want to say that and that's super meaningful to you, good. You just say that, but don't make that decision for everybody else. But yeah, things are changing, and it's going to be interesting, especially if after an election, it'll be interesting to see where all this ends up going.
Yeah. It's crazy.
Well, I'll tell you this, we'll be advocating for that kind of stuff hard.
We will.
If you're not subscribed, please do that. The notification bell is great. Yeah, if you want to be notified when we do a new video, great. If you don't, that's okay too. But if you can subscribe, that would be awesome. I'd really like to see us get to 100,000 subscribers, which would be good. Okay, that's it. Thanks everyone. Take care, and we will see you soon.